So there, you have police at borders testing people. You said you're in quarantine, yet people are out in the street, going to the parks, riding bikes, all this stuff. Is it illegal to be out there
No,
in the street riding the bikes? What does the quarantine mean? And did the
uh,
government make it official? Like,
not actually, we don't have such strong restrictions to be outside, but we have restrictions, for example, to go to shops. So you
okay,
aren't able just to enter without mask.
okay,
And in some shops, they're testing your temperature. Yeah, so for security, they're testing. So still, we don't have such strong situation. Yeah, but and we have only 400 of cases that we know
in the country,
in the
400
country. Yeah, but
that
it's
that are known.
that they are known, but how many people aren't being tested, and they had and they haven't their pneumonia. Yeah, so nobody knows exactly. Yeah, but we're thinking that a big race of evidence would be in 2 weeks, because for previous 2 weeks a lot of people who are seasoned uh, seasoned workers in Poland, Italy, they came back urgently to Ukraine. Could you imagine? Yeah, who told previously we don't want to stay in Ukraine because we don't love Ukraine. We would go and work in another countries. Yes, so just they begged a lot of people, and
Wow, how
yeah,
many seasonal workers do you have? How much of the population?
we have population nearly 45 million or 42 million, and nearly 10%, I think, seasonal workers.
And they go to country like European country or other European.
European, yeah, yeah. But we know that nearly 200, yeah, 200,000 people they begged for 2 weeks to Ukraine, and a lot of people who just suggest that it's good time to have a rest in Europe, in Egypt, or somewhere. Prices are low. It's time. Everyone is in danger. Yeah. Oh, it's a good time to go have a rest, because yeah, really.
Interesting. And your borders, of course, weren't closed to people that are from Ukraine. They could come home.
Yeah, borders, they were closed Friday 27th, and if someone wants to go back to Ukraine, they should apply to embassy, and they should register. And
Okay.
in that case, they will when you apply, they create a list of people, and they arrange evacuation from the country. But if this happens from embassy, you should stay in a reservation for 2 weeks.
Okay, so before Friday, people could come home, and all of a
Yeah,
sudden Friday they said, "Okay, we have to do something because too many of these seasonal workers are coming back from countries like Italy, for example."
yeah.
Wow, so interesting.
And
Okay.
yeah, and you know what happened? The most ridiculous thing, that a lot of people who back from our neighbors, yeah, so they start visiting their relatives, churches. Yeah, yeah, and yeah, the main problem is with this church. Yeah, because people, they kiss and Chris, they I don't know how to call this. Yeah, so uh they eating from one spoon. Yeah, so it's so it's that is so, and not so
Sanitary,
hand,
healthy.
not healthy. Absolutely, it's ridiculous to do this. Yeah, but
Still today, people are doing that, going to
I,
church.
I, I don't I don't know, maybe yes, some of them, yes, they're doing this. Yeah, but we have like our church divides into three churches. We have Catholics, we have Moscow church, and our Kiev church. So Catholics and Ukrainian church, they told, don't go to church. providing our cathedrals for hospitals. But Moscow Church, what they did, they told, it's everything will be okay with you. God is the correct. I'll just not to be like too atheistic, yeah. So God will help you, yeah. So just only people who will fall, they will die, yes. So and you will survive. So could you imagine just telling this in such period?
Wow.
Yeah, and people I think they're still attending, and a lot of people who are in Western part, they're really religion, yeah. So they're still, and we have a lot of cases of this disease because of this.
Wow. Okay. It's really interesting to think about the religious aspect of it. Thinking about super religious people and all of that. Wow.
Yeah,
You got my brain spinning.
some churches, they're saying stay at home. If you want to listen to us, we will do it online, yeah, but please don't go, don't pretend.
Sure. Some are saying come, because
Yeah,
if you're not supposed to be chosen, you'll be fine.
yeah, but
Wow.
it's ridiculous, yeah. So
Wow.
it's really big, but in
So,
general, yeah.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but in general, yeah, you know, here I don't know, we have a lot of media information that they just appeal, please, people, please stay at home, don't go anywhere, don't go just without reason why you should do this.
And when did that start?
March 12th.
March 12th. So about
Yes.
3 weeks ago, more or less.
Yeah, because as soon as it was started in Italy, our government, they decided to do something.
Okay.
March 12th, all schools, they were closed, universities. So yeah, so maybe they react in time, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Got it.
to prevent the most.
Now, do you find that you have a different perspective on what's happening with the coronavirus or COVID-19 working for an American company? What is that experience like? Or do you find that your American colleagues have a different perspective? Talk to me about those differences.
What is it, perspective? Huh? Could you? Yeah.
Perspective is a different opinion, view, experience. Do they think differently about it? What kinds of differences are you seeing? Because you're in Ukraine, right? And your co-founders, I imagine, are in America.
Yes, I say, yeah.
So what kind of differences are you seeing between how you feel and how your American colleagues feel, and how you feel and other people in Ukraine feel, maybe because of the influence or knowledge you get from your coworkers? Does that make sense? My question.
Yeah, you know, in any case, I think that some people, they suppose that we are strange because we see another people. Yeah, we communicate with US people, and we have another point of view for everything. Yeah. And when we just visiting any kind of airport, we have masks for 3 of us, and we have a sanitizer. It was before just this all the stuff, and yeah. So, but for Ukrainians, we like a disaster. Yeah, we were like, oh, you may be sick. Yeah. So, but yeah, but people, they don't understand that we have and access to a big bit more information that people might have, yeah, might understand and realize at least, yeah, because I'm speaking with colleagues from Argentina, yeah, from India, US, and I receive all this information what people have right now, and of course a lot of points we have the same with my colleagues, yeah, because we need to stay at home to be safe and to save our lives, yeah. So what we can do more, yeah. Of course, I'm sure I go to shop to grocery because we need to buy some food to eat. It's so we decided it would be me because I'm the healthiest person in our family. So, or maybe they both my husband and my son, they're too tricky just because they want to stay alive. But it's all jokes, yeah. But who is the weakest chain in this family? Yeah, Marina, go. Yeah, yeah.
So nice of them.
Yeah, they're so nice. Yeah, I think this is the true. Yeah, and from Ukrainian people, a lot of them, they don't understand what happens. Yeah, they think that it's like a holiday, really long holiday, and they are not able to arrange their time, their kids for learning, for spending at home. Yeah, so as for example, we did today, we were 80 kilometers from our city, and surrounding us in 1 kilometer there is no human, because it's a lost place, absolutely. Yeah. No people around you. So, but people, they have in their barbecues in the forest, so it's here in Kharkiv. Yeah. And
Do you think it's because, like, do people have access? You said you're getting more information because you're getting it from your colleagues everywhere. If you didn't get that, like just being in Ukraine, what kind of access to news do you have? And I'm asking that because I live in the US. I've traveled around the world, but I have a different perspective because I get my news from, like, I have it on my phone. I have the US apps, all this stuff. I can get the international news. What is the access to news of the average person in where you live in Ukraine?
every person has a big access to internet news. We don't forbidden to use things. We're really happy that in Ukraine we have more or less freedom in this question. But
So they could
don't
get